everybody. How are you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing okay. My name is Dr. Chidi and I'm reaching you from Toronto, Canada today. Yeah, we're gonna be bringing you guys good stuff, very informative stuff, very important stuff that you need to know concerning where we are right now with the situation back home. I'm telling you, in motherland, Africa, and then zooming into that contraption called Nigeria. Yes, that's what I call it, that contraption called Nigeria, because it is not even a nation. And then zooming into my land, my own motherland, where I am from, the southern part of Nigeria. I'm talking about the whole of the south. There is serious problem. Now, let me even just cut into two and just say the western part of Nigeria. Right now, in Biafra land, in wherever Oduduwa land, there is heavy trouble. In my own place, Enugu State, Wawa, call me anything, Ozala, there is trouble there. I'm telling you the truth. I received I received a message from a sister of mine, and I'm gonna read this to you. You will not even understand what is going on, and I'm addressing mostly people in the diaspora. I was listening to Nnamdi Kanu. I was listening to Nnamdi Kanu the other day, and he was saying that people in the U.S. that they are busy eating burger. They are busy eating burger, and they are not they are busy eating burger, and they are not interested in what is happening back home. And that is not good. That is not good, because I know where he is coming from. I know what he is talking about, and it is not good, because there are so many people all over the place here in Canada. I belong to so many groups. Now, when we begin to talk about what is happening back home, just a Chidi, you don't come again. This group is not, those kind of people. Please don't post this kind of thing. This group is not a one-sided group. Blah 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 blah. You know what I'm talking about. You belong to such groups. Anytime you talk about what I say, look, my friend, if you want to go back to Nigeria, go back to Nigeria. Don't disturb us here in Canada, because the government has paid money into your account, because you touch the tap, and Fanta and Coke will come out of it, because you just do like this, and there's food. You waka go inside where government they give you, they tell you don't even have to come here, we will send it to you back home, because all that is happening to you now. You don't care about what is happening back home. Well, guess what? These same people will be calling you. These same people will be sending you SOS to send something to them, because the situation back home is very terrible. It is very terrible right now. It has become unbearable. In fact, the things we used to worry about before, it has now increased to, we are worrying about more things right now. I'm telling you. I was addressing people who you live in the diaspora, and you think what's going on back home is none of your business. Well, very soon you will understand that it is every inch your business. It is every inch your business. Let me just read just a quick text that somebody sent me. I saw it this morning, and the person said, Chidi, seriously, we need urgent help here. The East is very porous. They have started rampaging the villages. We need the diaspora to shout about it. Our governors are useless. I got this from the homeland this morning. And you would think that, okay, what is this person talking about? I mean, what do they mean? What do they mean? I am telling you the truth. This thing has gone beyond a laughing matter. It is not a laughing matter anymore. Just in case you don't know what I'm talking about, let me refresh your memory. Do you remember when some time ago they were talking about Ganduje, the governor of Kano State, He was talking about the reasons. He was trying to explain the reasons why he had to send Almajiris back to. Let me see his reason. Let me read this for you. So, the logic is that this is something an editorial they wrote on the Guardian by the editorial board. They said it is indeed curious that the northern governors decided to relocate Almajiris. See how it started though. The northern governors came together, and you wonder what our western and eastern governors are doing. But the northern governors came together and they decided by themselves to relocate the Almajiris to their state of origin to control the spread of the pandemic. Can you imagine? They said their reason for sending Almajiris to their states of origin in the north. You're going to see the irony of this whole thing. They claim that they met together and they decided that we're going to send Almajiris to their respective states since there's a lockdown, so that we can curb the spread of the COVID-19, which might spread by the nature of the living of the Almajiris with no fixed addresses, who just eke out a living in the street largely by begging and on the benevolence of would-be philanthropists, as explained by Dr. Omar Abdullahi Gandudola, the governor of Kano State. He says that the relocation was not based on politics at all, but the belief that what they need at this critical point in time is caregiving. This is a total lie. Why do I think it's a total lie? If all the governors of the north had come together and decided that this is what we want to do, how come Y0URSELVES was stopping these people at the Kaduna border and sending them back? Shebi, they said they came together and they decided to do it for their own good, and they are sending these people to their respective states. Guess what? They didn't go to their respective states in northern Nigeria. Where did they go to? You will see. Now, the exercise still ongoing. It's still ongoing because when you see that trailers, where it's not by chance, a trailer driver will not just stop on the road and carry some people and start driving them all the way from no. This is and when other people that have been commenting and doing videos, when they say that this is a coordinated effort, this is a planned operation, those of you those of you that know more than all of us, you say no, you're blabbing, you're saying it's not true, Chidi. I can't even imagine that you, Dr. Chidi, can fall down that low to talk like that. Do you now see? It is a well orchestrated ongoing exercise. Did you hear? The exercise, which is still ongoing, has virtually turned arbitrary, not just in the northern states but beyond the reciprocity of repatriation of Almajiris among the states in the north. It has gone beyond that. This trend is that they are now being relocated to the south and middle belt that are not native to this social practice in the country. It is a practice that these northern states already know about. You people condoned it. We kept on saying it is not good. Even when Goodluck Jonathan came, he established schools for Almajiri, he established schools for nomadic herdsmen, Fulanis. Because of politics, you quashed the whole thing. You did not want to continue, and you preferred to have them on the streets. Why? Because you also were using these kids for election. You go and register voters cards for them. We saw these kids on the line during voting. All those million votes that you got in the north, that's what you use them for. So you just use and drop them. I was shocked when I saw that in the laws of Nigeria, the Constitution of Nigeria stipulates that if no matter once a woman is married, she qualifies as no longer being underaged. She has reached the age of voting. She can be regarded as an adult. Once you are her marriage status, it is in the Constitution of Nigeria. Somebody go and read it. It is fact. So if me, I now say that, me, Alhaji, I've married 20 wives, it doesn't matter if those 20 girls are 9 years old or 7 years old. They are recognized in the Constitution of Nigeria as full-fledged adults of voting age. So that's what you have been doing. That's the kind of country that you think is playing on a level playing ground with everybody. Let's continue. And so while states in these parts have taken corresponding steps to relocate these socially vulnerable persons by denying them entrance, the matter is accentuating hitherto online issues of national significance, such as the armadries and the seeming orchestrated. You dey hear am? Orchestrated is when something is planned well. It is not accident. Now orchestra, they are playing the music that they sat down together and they invented this music that they are playing. Oh, did you hear? Don't you know that proverb? I like to say proverb in my dialect, because as you know, I'm a chief, so I don't want to sometimes not, now you buy trumpet, they use the trumpet. What is the use of having a trumpet? So from time to time I got to speak proverbs so that people know that as a chief, my chief is serious. Our people talk say, our people talk am say na nwa nnụnụ na-agba egwu n'ụzọ o nwere ife na-akụli ekwe n'ime ọfịa. You see that tiny bird, one nziza, that tiny bird that is dancing in the middle of the road. Don't just think that it is only that bird. There is something that is beating the drums for that little bird. So don't just go and be attacking the bird. First of all, look at what is beating the drums for that bird. And when you see that our people are complaining from all over the place, and you are saying, why are we complaining? Why are we complaining? You should understand. Or have you not heard the proverb? Na wada abo se fifi na nkiti. The frog is a nocturnal animal. But by the time you begin to see the frog jump about in the daylight, it is because something is pursuing it, probably a snake. So when you see the toad, I'm not talking about the toad, I'm talking about the frog. When you see the frog jumping, mbala, or even the frog, anyone, when you see it jumping in the afternoon, something is wrong. That is why we have been warning you. We have been warning you. Chobakwa na-ewu ojii na-efifie maka na olue n'abalị nsogbu ga-adịkwa. They have warned you to begin to pursue the black goats while you still have light, because very soon it will be darkness. You will not find the goat. But me, I think the darkness has already come upon us. And that is why I'm calling you, my brother, my sister, to defend yourself. I wanted to write and say, defend yourself before it is too late. Then I discovered that it is already too late. So you see this thing I'm reading. Let me go ahead to tell you where we are. I can't read the whole thing. Now, that's where I want to start. In the last couple of days, in the last couple of weeks, there has been a well-coordinated mass movement of persons. Who is coordinating this thing? What is their mission? You should be thinking. But at the beginning, you heard where he said that the northern governors, they sat down together. So we don't need to look far to see who is coordinating this thing. So in the last couple of weeks, there has been a well-coordinated mass movement of persons who bear little resemblance to the well-known Almajiris. We are no longer talking about Almajiris. Almajiris were the first line of action just to deceive people. We were catching Almajiris. Now it is no longer Almajiris that they've been catching. Who are they catching? Able-bodied men. Some are the well-known headsmen flocking the south and middle belt of the country despite the lockdown regimes in most of the states. For example, a truck full of herdsmen from Zamfara and Kano State, one of the epicenters of coronavirus in northern Nigeria, was stopped at the Ojodu Beggar in Lagos State, to Kano to Lagos State. Didn't they pass roadblock? Maybe I said it. All these videos you're seeing of them stopping people at roadblock is the one they wanted to record for you now. They just recorded one. How about the other 50-60 trucks that passed that place? All of them, they rogered the people at the roadblock, and they started rogering all the way from Kano. They rogered their way to Lagos. And you still think that you have not gotten... My problem is some of you have not even gotten what we are saying. My sister said, please, you people should shout in the diaspora. We have been shouting. That's why my voice has cracked. We have been shouting. I come here every day and I shout. They call me that I'm a noise maker. People more than me have been shouting. A lot of people have been shouting. Y0URSELVES has been shouting. Nnamdi Kanu has been shouting. Even my brother Nadi, Nadi has been shouting. We're going to bring him on our show to talk to us. A lot, Freddy Koderi, all of them, we have been shouting. I even came back to Nigeria and I shouted on the streets. I shouted in the market. They said, my friend, go and sit down. You people are making noise. Are we now making noise? Are you seeing what I am saw now? Okay, but maybe it's too late already. Anyway, they found them in Ojodu Beggar in Lagos. In Akure, Ondo State, 20 Almajiris from Sokoto and Kano states were sneaked into the state in a truck belonging to Dangote Cement. They were arrested and sent packing in Edo State. I don't know why a lot of these were always found in Dangote truck. Dangote has not made any statement to this effect. Okay, make we dey see. Now, okay. 20 Almajiris from Sokoto were found in Dangote Cement and they were arrested. In Edo State, a truck and tanker loaded with able-bodied men, tanker loaded with able-bodied men at variance with the well-known Almajiris were intercepted at J2 Junction in Auchi in the eastern state of Enugu, my own state. The government intercepted and turned back 9 bus loads of Almajiri attempting to move into the state. So you turn them back to where? They came from Kano State. You just... Because you cannot turn them back to Kano State. I know. Is it not Nigeria that I know? The people that caught them at the junction, jump inside hillocks, turn them back. You turn them back. You just escorted them. Immediately you reach Benue State. Say, you people should not come back. You turn back because you don't even have fuel to go beyond Benue State. They turned back and you came back to Enugu State. Guess what? The people just entered inside the bush. And now they have reached where they are going since. You just reported that you turn them back to where? Turn them back to where? You know how many hours it takes to drive from Kano to Enugu State? Did you drive all the way to Kano? Oh, man. I beg. What are you telling me? So in Enugu State, Almajiris attempting to move into the state through Enugu border at Udenu, Igbeze North, and Nsukka local government areas. Also, trailer and some buses loaded with same neglected people were intercepted by community leaders at OP in Nsukka. Similarly, this is now they have passed Ubolo. So first of all, you're talking about intercepting them at Ubolo. Now OP is already inside Nsukka. Already, how did they pass Ubolo? Oh God. Hey. Oh my God, if they tell you that OP is inside Nsukka Township. Similarly, Abia State intercepted some buses bringing in about 100 of them into the state. In Cross River, the state government reportedly turned back 5 trucks of the beggars. Turned them back to where? This you're Western and Eastern governors, you're joking. Turn them back to where? Turn them back coming from the north. And in Benue State's COVID-19 Action Committee intercepted 14 of the social waste trails allegedly being smuggled into the state. This movement clearly breached the order honestly speaking, I don't even want to start reading all the rest. All the rest is not important to me. It's not important to me at all, at all. What is important to me is that these people, you are reading, when you're reading about these people, you're just reading them as figures, as data. But have you wondered where these people ended up? Have you wondered where these people are now? Let me pause this thing and show you what I want to show you. Have you wondered where these people are right now as we are talking? Have you wondered where they are? These people have already settled. They have reached where they are going. It's like when you enter motor and you tell the motor driver, stop me, I don't reach where they go. These people have reached where they are going, and I will show you in a minute where they are going, their destination. They don't waste time. They have already, see, these guys came to work. They are on a mission. And just in case you're still wondering what their mission is, let me show you. Let me go into the mission field and give you a mission report of what they are already doing. This thing I showed you now that I read now, this is a report that was published, I think in the Guardian or what, yesterday. But they are publishing a compilation of things that have taken, did you see where I read, in recent weeks? This thing has been happening in weeks. So from that time till now, these people have landed. They have landed. Where are they staying? You don't see them on the street. So the action was coordinated. See, if somebody does not know where, oh my goodness, before you start a journey, don't you know where you're going to? Yeah, some of my friends, when they land in Canada, they just say, Chidi, we're in Canada. Chidi, guess what? It always starts like that. Guess what, Chidi? I'll look and say, it's John, oh. I say, John, but you're calling me with an Ontario number. My brother, I'm in Toronto. What do you mean, ha ha ha? You knew you were coming to Toronto. You knew the day you were coming. You knew where you would sleep. You bought your ticket. And now you're calling me while you're already. What do you want me to do? Then you want to come and disrupt my program? No, I know they do like that too. I know they do. Somebody that is going to somewhere, you know where you're going. So all these people, Amajiris, Boko Haram that they are sending down to us, foreign headsmen, they know where they are going. There was somebody at the other destination that is receiving them. It is a well-coordinated action, and our governors are saying we turn them back. Turn who back? Let me show you what they are doing to your people in your state while you're busy playing politics. You still think it's a joke. You are living in El Dorado. No, listen to this one. The woman is speaking in Igbo. Special apologies to people who cannot understand it, but you will understand. I'll explain later.
Nya bawa puzo konde fulani nde fulani atazi ani metiva anyibe tirigeli ayi abo babazi anyi babebe magide ba makpulu nwa moko ba na kocha na ego ni nenji basi mu nweta ego nweta basi mu nweta ozo nweta mana mba na eba na eti anyi ba ka na mu nweta ego mama na eti na agbaku ebe na agba ebe magidezia kpulu nwa moko edulu nwa gepuru na keke mana de fulani kanje mana.
This woman said that they busted into her house. They were beating her up. And then they said, give us your money. And while she was giving them her money, they were beating her, and then they dragged her kid away from her, and they took her kid. And now they asked her, how do you know that these people are not from this area? Now listen to what she said. So she said the one that was inside was speaking Hausa, the one that was outside was speaking Hausa, the one that was beating her was speaking Hausa, and you see they used the club to beat her. You're still wondering, oh my God. Oh God. But anyways, sorry about that. What she was In short, let's just play this thing to the let's play this thing to the end. Let's play this to the end. Let me continue doing what I'm doing because there's a lot I want to talk about. Let me just play it to the end.
Uzo.
Ndị Fulani.
Ndị Fulani. Ọtazie n'ime etibe anyị be. Tirigeli anyị abụ babazi anyị gbaba ebe. Gbagide ebe ama kpụrụ nwa m kọba. Ba na kọchara m ego niile nji. Basị m nweta ego nweta, basị m nweta ọzọ nweta, mana mgbe aba na-eti anyị ba ka na-asị m nweta ego. M nweta ego ma ama na-eti na-agbakwu ebe. Na-agba ebe. Gbagidezie kpụrụ nwa m kọba.
Edulu nwa gị pụrụ. Na keke mana ndị Fulani.
Ka nje mana ndị Fulani bụ na nke nọ n'ụzọ na-asụ Hausa, nke batakwu n'ime na-asụ asụsụ Hausa na Igbo. O ji okwu ụmụ Hausa.
O ji okwu ụmụ Hausa.
O jikwa ebe kara.
O jikwa ebe. So ibe abụ nene mkpọrọ abụ kotili gị.
Mkpọrọ akụ otili m.
Ya ko ji melise garụ n'aka. Okay, nwa edulu nwa gị pụrụ. Na kedụ abụ ebe a kịta. Ekene Dilichukwu farm. Austin farm. Ekene Dilichukwu farm. Aya mere m local government. Okay, ebe a kunu bi. Munu bụ ndị ebe. Ndị Aguleri. Ndị Enugu otu Aguleri. Anambra East. So nwa ga-abụ na-ekere ọbụ ya. Kedụ aba nwa ga-abụ? Chioma onye? Chioma Augustine. Augustine na som. Mgbado one ka ọ dị? 22 years. Ya nwa agbọghọ ka ọ bụ. Ọ kere n'ụdị. Kedụ time ebe a na-eme?
Ebe after 11.
Ka ọ na-eme. Ka nwee duli ya pụrụ. Ka afta ka azụchelu n'oru.
After ka azụchela anyị ore nwechele ego anyị.
Nwechele ego. Weruzele nwa ga pụrụ na abụrụ.
Mama phone baba ji share fọrọ.
Ọ ba mekwuru gị dị gị n'enu ọnụ.
Mechere m ihe ndị m n'enu ba tibuchara m ọnụ, tibuchara m aka ma ọta akwa.
Ma ime ukwu gị. Nke anyị na-enwere ike video tezi. Nsogbu adụrụ ha na obibi ikwu. Ka anyị jide anyị agwa oyibo ka anyị mmalị ka anyị esi mee na ntị ya anụ ya.
So while you are there speaking your English, while you're there just messing up, while you're there attacking people like me, they are there in the village raping your mothers, raping your sisters. Do you hear what this woman said? This woman said that they took her daughter of about 20-something years. You figure it out why they took that little girl. That girl of 20 years. You figure out in your mind what is her ordeal right now, and when I come out to talk, you're still finding fault with what I'm saying. You're still there speaking English. I don't even have anything to tell you. I don't even know what to tell you. If you're still thinking that this whole thing is a joke, then you are the one that is a joke. Like you are the one that has problem in your head. Look at what is happening back home. How can you be so heartless that you don't see what is going on? How can you pretend that you don't know? Akaba now. What else do you want us to tell you before you know that there's trouble back home? There is trouble. There is trouble. We must organize. We must organize. This is no longer talking. I'm telling you, I don't care how you want to approach it. I don't care. But we cannot just fold our hands, because as you're seeing these people passing, do you notice that they don't search the trucks? Once they just bring the people back, they turn them back. They don't search their bags. Where are their things? Where do they use to protect themselves? These people don't travel just like that. Even a single dagger, you want to tell me that a Fulani man will travel without dagger? That an Hausa man will travel without dagger? That somebody from the north will travel without something to protect themselves? I have never seen that. Any person with a criminal intent would always have something. I am not seeing them search them and disarm them of anything. They are still allowed. Oh my God. Look, what is going on? What is going on? When are you going to wake up and defend yourself? I thought they said we formed Amoteku. Where is the Amoteku? Where is it? When we told you people it was a political move, you thought we were joking. Where is the Amoteku? Where are they? Where are they? If it was not just me, what I know about Nigerian politics, you don't want to know, man. You don't even want to. Just leave that matter there. Leave that matter for matter. I'm telling you, don't even go there. Until you just literally just wipe away all of the governors. Wipe away the whole of the government. You're not going to get anything done there. That's why we call for revolution now. People are saying do something. We did something. That's why we told you to revolt. That's why we staked our heads, we staked our families, we staked our businesses. We came down with money we spent. We sold almost everything. If not for God's grace, most of us would never have stood back up again because of our activities during the 2019 election. Do you know what we put into it? We came. We were there. Even after the election, we continued. That's what we did. That's why I'm wearing this orange beret, because we came and we called for revolution. They convinced you that the revolution was something that what happened? You refused. Now you are the ones suffering. Oh my God. Oh my God. How can you not protect yourself? Protect yourself, protect. It's not from my mouth that you hear that that father wear red pants. I'm not saying anything, but I'm saying something. But it's not from my mouth that you hear it. Protect yourself, Self-defense. Self-defense is not a crime. Self-defense is guaranteed for you under the United Nations Charter of Human Rights. So you have a right to defend yourself. You have a right to protect yourself. No be me go tell you wetin to do. My brother, my sister, do what you are supposed to do. Otherwise, it is already too late. It is already too late. Agha kara aka a na-eri ngwụrọ. Agha kara aka ọ na-eri ngwụrọ. You want me to speak it in my own dialect? Ash na agha kara aka na ọ na-eri onye ngwụrọ. The word that they announced, the word that they already told you, it does not kill the cripple, because the cripple has ample time to prepare. You that is the cripple in Nigeria, they have warned you, they have given you time. It is already too late, and you are still speaking English. You are still trying to look for who to blame. The people that are talking, you're blaming them. What are you doing, you yourself? You don't understand the people you're dealing with. You have no idea. The people, you think they're joking. You think the people see, these people are well coordinated. These people, they are militant in nature. These people, they know where they are going. They are not mistaken about their mission. So you're joking, you're well educated, you're smarter than them, you're advanced than them, you know all the knowings and goings, and you are all over the place, you know all the. But these people are beating you hands down, because while you are still talking, and while you are still talking and talking again, these people are doing and doing and doing. You're just reacting. They went there. Oh, they went there. They went there. What did you do? What are you doing? What the hell are you doing? They've run. Oh my God. You see where they are operating? Go inside every forest. They are there. Why do you think these people? You don't understand. These people are tough. These people are nomadic. They don't, by nature, they don't live in houses. They live inside the bush. That is, they are very comfortable in the bush. So while all those houses that you built in the village is there, these people, you cannot even go back there anymore. Go ask your father and mother in the village. They are not going to the streams anymore. They are not going to the village. No farm is in the forest anymore. You know how we used to go and cultivate cassava and yam? There is a farm in the forest now. That one that you go to go and do massive project of yam or cassava or corn. You know that kind one. Nobody does it anymore. All the farms are by the village compound. If you don't have land around your compound, sorry for you. Nobody they go there anymore, because all of them are completely taken over by Fulani herdsmen. Don't be deceived by. I thought they had forgotten all what you keep hearing in the news now. Is a bandits. Bandits went and attacked. I said, are these people really serious? Before they were saying it, then when it was too much, they accepted that it was Fulani headsmen. Now we've gone back to bandits again. Bandit did this, bandit. No, it's not bandit doing nothing. It's Fulani headsmen doing it. They are on a mission. First you say Amajiri. Does a 16-year-old person do Amajiri? Does a 20-year-old person do Amajiri? Does a 30... Look at the people that are jumping down from trailer. Do they look like Amajiri to you? Do they look like confused? They are not confused. These people are well fed. They have been taken care of. They don't answer any question. Where are you from? They keep quiet. Where are you going to? They keep quiet. One or two people will be answering for them. Don't you see? By the time you see this, don't you understand pattern? They intercept this trailer. If people who are afraid, you know them. When police come, they'll be like, yo Allah, do Allah, sorry, sir, no, if they say, Mesunanki, Sunana, Ibrahim, muna they going to. No, they are not like that. They are not like that. They catch them, they jump down. They are very agile. Go and look at the video. They jump down. They jump down. They even try to stand in a formation. Watch them. Even when they were one video when they were marching them into the police barracks, they were not falling out of ranks. You can see that these people are people who have some element of paramilitary training in them. I'm telling you. Go and look at that video. You see the way they just filed up. They are not talking. They are orderly. They are mannered. They are not disoriented. Somebody who can stay inside a tank with all the heat in the tank. You think that person is a normal human being? These people are rugged rugged people. They've been fighting in the desert. If you know desert, you know that what they are, the condition people are giving them is like, man, they are laughing at you. They are laughing at you. Somebody has even dropped their ammunitions for them. They say, Chidi, this one you are talking, how do you know? If you read like me, I scout, I browse the internet, I go looking for news, so I know what I have seen. I know what I'm telling you. Oh my goodness. And our governors are doing what? Our governors are doing what? Anyway, I read something about I don't even know whether it is even worth it to even be going to that side anymore. Somebody was reading talking about what happened to his father. I mean, look, I'm not in the habit of insulting the dead. You should have respect for people when they are diseased. But it's very, very funny. It's very, very funny when I read someone reading publishing something about Guni. You know Guni now. Guni is the father of Guni was a former governor of Kano State. I'm not sure some of you know that he died. So many people that die in Kano State, you will not hear anything about them. They are busy. They are busy saying, initially they said, oh, it's a lie, oh, nothing happened in Kano State. Oh, why are you people just writing bad news about Kano? All you bloggers that are just looking for clicks, why are you saying all this nonsense about Kano State? Nothing is happening to Kano State. It's the heat. It's the heat in Kano State. It's only the heat, oh. Nothing happened, though. And then he started killing your people. He started dropping. And I'm not Nigeria. I'm not anti Kano State. I'm not anti-Hausa. Just like I have a lot of friends that are from there. But truth be told, why are you guys messing us up? Why is the trouble always pouring from the north? I don't get it. Why? Why can't we drink water and keep our cup? What's the problem? Everything that is not good comes down from there. What is going on? Anyway, so Gumi is dead, former governor of Kano State. The irony is when we came and we said, "You guys, let me show you. Let me show you this thing. This is what Omar Gumi posted. Now, Omar Gumi is the son of the former civilian governor of Kano State. So his son posted something, and I sympathize with him. I sympathize with him because Borno State. What did I say? Kano State. Sorry, Borno State. Borno State. Oh, no. Kano State, Borno State, Australia, or Elia. Funny name, Elia. I don't care. Borno, Kano, everything. Meduguri, Sokoto. Why is there? That's where all this problem is coming from. Special apologies to my friends who are from the north, but man, you guys got to speak up, man. I don't know why we keep having problem. Anyway, the son is writing this about his father, who was a former governor of Borno State. Let us see how well the governor did. Mr. Governor, you had money to build hospitals. You had money to provide facilities. The northern states, most of you got more money than the states of the south and the west. But let's see the quality of infrastructure that you left as a legacy for yourself. The reason why this is happening, the reason why all these people are dying, and I'm not mocking the dead, is because they cannot fly away. They cannot fly abroad. And I'm not laughing, but it's very funny, and it's a joke. So it's fun. The song wrote, let's read together. It says, former governor of Borno State, Muhammad Goni, recently fell ill. He was tossed from one hospital to another until he died. He was tossed. And they're going to say, oh yeah, hospital number 1. Will they come home? Oh yeah. The tosser. It's like a tennis ball. Pam. That's how they were tossing this man who was sick. Former governor. In your state, man. Over here, I will say, in your face, man. In your face. But see what happened to the man. Listen to his son, Omar Goni. Our dad was sick around 9 to 10 p.m. We rushed him to the teaching hospital in the States. To my surprise, to your surprise, the boy said, to my surprise, where have you been living? Or maybe you were living abroad. You didn't know what was happening. So the guy said, to my surprise, we couldn't find a single doctor. Go and check very well. This guy must have lived outside the country. So if he lived outside the country, this is how he was writing this letter. Yeah, to my surprise, we couldn't find a single doctor. Man, are you kidding me? We couldn't find a single doctor in the teaching hospital in my father's state. My father was a former governor. None of the consultants was around. Once they tell them a patient is around, they run away thinking he's got COVID-19. We couldn't even get a bed. We couldn't even get first aid. Damn, man. You know what I'm saying? We had to rush him to a private hospital. That's my father, His Excellency, the former governor of this state. This is unacceptable. And then when we got him to a private hospital, when we got there, guess what? There was no facilities. Because your father did not provide the facilities. We couldn't get oxygen, and he needed oxygen. Anyways, we went to another hospital where we got oxygen, but guess what? The cylinder was leaking. Your father was the governor. We had to watch him. The next day, we called someone in government and we said, do you know who we are talking about here? Do you know that this man is the Ryan himself? This is the former governor. This is his ex. We are not talking about an ordinary citizen. This is a former. My father is, do you know me? Okay, I'm going to call government house now. Hello, government house. This is my father, Omar Goni, former governor. Anyway, so, what is this? Where did I even stop? The next day, we called someone in government who called for a primary health care ambulance, a brand new ambulance. Because it was the governor, they went, luckily there was fuel because they just parked the ambulance after the day they launched the ambulance. So they immediately ordered a brand new ambulance, but there was no paramedic inside. Oh my God, Nigeria is a joke. The ambulance, brand new ambulance, but it was the driver that just brought the ambulance. Oga, hello madam, Kagani, I don't bring am for the ambulance. Where I dey put am for the ambulance? Oga say make I dey carry ambulance come. I dey for gate. Open the gate, I come with ambulance. Where I dey drive am, the ambulance put am. When I came out, I was like, are you kidding me? Where are the paramedics? I tell you, say this boy na Obodo Ibo the trainer. Anybody wey dey Nigeria wey dey talk of paramedics, the guy don live for America. Na America where we dey talk paramedics. Nigeria, they know they talk paramedics. So this guy is brought up abroad. Anyways, so the ambulance came and there was no paramedic. Can you believe that? Not even a single first aid. A second ambulance came, but there was no oxygen cylinder. Oh, no. A second ambulance came, but there was no paramedic even for first aid. They sent a second ambulance. When the second ambulance came, there was oxygen inside the ambulance. Oh God, the Father, thank you that there is oxygen. Oh, but wait a minute. But the top wasn't there. So they brought the oxygen, but there was no top. Hey, Uturubeke for Nigeria. Oh, hey. Oh, now the bed inside the ambulance was broken. They then referred us again to University of Maiduguri Teaching Hospital with a referral note to admit him. For them to admit him, they refused. The State Commissioner for Health had to intervene, and of course he won't go there. Hey, Malam Doala, that is His Excellency is a former governor of Borno State. Please attend him with utmost benevolence of my regard. Thank you. Yeah, no problem. Let us talk about that contract after you people admit him, okay? Thank you very much. Bye. Okay, so when the Commissioner of Health intervened, they were scared because they don't have protective equipment. Oh my God, they don't have protective equipment. Stop this motor, stop this Nigerian motor driver. I don't reach where they go. But Chidi say they go Lagos. This is Umunede. I know they go again. Stop the Nigerian motor. I know do. Chop my money. Take. I don't want. Take your oil. I don't want again. I know do. I want to go. Hey. So they were scared because they don't have protective equipment. Oh my God. Now the State Commissioner for they didn't have face mask. One of them even asked me if I had face mask. This is the National Teaching Hospital. Oh, there is a problem. If somebody of my father's status cannot access primary health for first aid, then I pity the common man. And me, my message to you is, my brother, the chicken has finally come home to roost. I be what they call him. For your information, your father had every opportunity to do something that you're lucky. If you get sick, my dear young man, see the way your father died like a chicken. That's how you're going to die. That is how people have been dying. I remember the joke about the young man that the parents were sent to school. He came back and the parents invited him to the farm, and the guy said, And my mom and dad, I have to go. The sun is in the equator. The mother said, "Nwam biano naba o to akosi equator mona negi." In Igbo, it means that yes, so that's how the sun has been equatoring us since you have now gone to school and you learned equator and you're coming to speak grammar. So this Gonese son is still speaking grammar. He's still worried about the common man. He's just saying, I don't know. Well, let me tell you something. It is the money they would have used to build the hospital, that they used to buy those houses that you people have abroad, that you used to fly up and down. Oh, you didn't know. So now, what we are saying is beginning to make sense to you. Ikwa? So now you're understanding that time. Oh, you didn't understand all that time we were campaigning. Oh, you didn't even know because you used to watch only Netflix and of course you don't watch TV now. You don't watch. Are you on my YouTube channel? Are you subscribed to my YouTube channel? That's why you didn't know. If you were subscribed to my YouTube channel, you would have known. Huh? I was talking. You're talking about. Oh, it's now you don't know. Hey, he didn't know. He didn't know. He didn't know there was. He said, I'm surprised that if someone of my father in his capacity as the former governor. Bullshit. Get out. Get out of here, my friend. Get out of here. Your father of status. What status is your father? Your status of your father is criminal status. You didn't know. You didn't know because we are leaving you. Wait now, let us do the revolution. We will tell you. We will do posthumous award to people like your father. Then you will understand the true status of your father. Oh, you've been living in Eldoret. I told you, these people don't know. Now I understand. That's why they don't get. You see, I actually pity this guy. This guy has been living in ignorance. You see how many years? For how many years? When was your father was governor of Borno State till now? It took you how many years? Oh, if your father didn't die, you will not understand. That means you never knew anything about the state. I'm telling you. I'm sure you came back home because of coronavirus. If not, you wouldn't even know. You see the kind of people. You see the kind of people that they prepare their children for they send them out. They are out. They send them out. We are busy. We are killing ourselves. We are trying to save. No. When they prepare them, they come back still and they take over. And when they come back, they only speak grammar. The reason why I had to bring this up, I mean, sorry for the spirit of the dead or whatever that one means. But I had to bring it to show you people what we're dealing with. This is what we're dealing with. But I'm not surprised when the person who calls himself the president of the country will wake up one morning and say, I didn't know that the situation in Nigeria was like this. That was the president. The president said he didn't understand that the situation in the whole country was like that. Then your minister of health will wake up and say, honestly speaking, I didn't know. He's from Edo State. I didn't know that the health situation in Nigeria was. And you are the damn minister of health, for crying out loud. And you still sit in that post. By now you should have resigned. If you, the minister of health, can say that you didn't realize that the state of Nigeria's health was like that, then you should not be there. What are you still doing there? What are you doing there? And now, our governors who wake up. You see, I don't like me and Wike, as a member of the African Action Congress, we had this dealing. You see, Wike, after our run-ins with Wike on the African Action Congress, with all the things that happened, though, that their thing with Amechi, that one concerned them. They were playing politics. That was not where I was angry with Wike. Why I was angry with Wike is that just because he wanted to win his case, he tried to use Leonard to spoil African Action Congress just for his personal gain. That one, I didn't like it at all. That one, I don't like it at all. He just scored 0 in trying to use people as a puppet. That's the politics that we are against in Nigeria. But when it comes to what Wike is doing right now, when it comes to his high-handedness over the people that are coming down south, That one, I give him thumbs up. I'm telling you, just for that particular one, the way he is, because it's the only one that is trying to scare these people away now, even if he's not winning 100%. But he's the one that is showing that something is happening, and all the other governors are busy. Young governor in Enugu State call himself Buruburu all over the place, just Buruburu rolling all over the place. Why the other man can eat? Buruburu na only Gio na ingota Buruburu. That's the only thing you pass. Or you can eat pounded yam, or you can eat cassava. When you come to your party, you can eat with his hand and lick his hand. That's the only thing. Well, if I talk now, they say, "Oh, Chidi, you're a sore loser because you lost the election in Enugu State. That's why you're attacking." No, it's not a matter of attacking. It's a matter of holding you people accountable. Your brothers are porous. They are raping our mothers and our sisters, and you're doing nothing. Guys, please go ahead and like our page, subscribe, and very soon we're going to be releasing a flyer. We're going to be bringing Nadi here, because we're people that accommodate divergent views. All of us cannot be thinking one way, but Nadi is the convener of is the secretary of the Niger Delta the Lower Niger movement. I will bring him in and we will talk with him, and the Lower Niger Congress. I hope to bring him in on Saturday for a long discussion. It's about time that we begin to come together instead of dividing or breaking ranks within ourselves. No. We need each other right now. It's time we all started talking together to defend our land. That is our primary objective right now. We can settle all the other ones later, but right now, we all from the south, from the west, we need to defend our land because it is already too late. We're going to stop here. I want to thank you on behalf of Dr. Erica and everybody who works so hard to make all these broadcasts that will bring your way possible. And we want to thank everybody who is a YouTuber here. I always say that if you're a YouTuber and you're on this channel, please don't hesitate to put up your channel, so we can also go and subscribe to your channel. Guys, if anybody puts up their channel here, please go and subscribe them, go and support them too. We all must grow together. And so I want to thank all of you. Stay safe, and I love you. I truly love you guys. Okay, all right, take care, and bye-bye.